Hi there, parents. Today I'm going to be talking to you about multiplying mixed numbers. This is lesson 3.6 in math. I'm going to give you a mixed number and a regular fraction. As you can see, the difference is the inclusion of the whole number. The whole number represents 3 wholes, and the half is a half of an additional, and 3/4 is showing you that we have less than one whole thing. So this is how we are going to multiply mixed numbers. We need to make sure that these two factors are speaking the same language. I need to have 2 fractions. They can be proper or improper. The second one here is already a fraction. I can leave it as it is. This guy, on the other hand, is a mixed number. We are going to turn it into an improper fraction. We learned how to do this in Unit 1, but just a little refresher course here. You want to take the denominator times the whole number. So 2 times 3 in this instance would give you 6. And then you are going to take that sum and you are going to add it, that product, and add it to the numerator. So 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7. And the denominator will stay the same. Now it's just like multiplying fractions. You can multiply the numerators. 7 times 3 is 21, and you can multiply the denominators. 2 times 4 is 8. Now I have an improper fraction result. Now most of the time in math, the powers that be will not allow an improper fraction as the answer. So we are going to put this into simplest form. Typically, what we do is a long division problem where 21 goes in the house, as I like to call it, and 8 is knocking on the door. I like to think about 8 as the divisor, the supervillain who likes to cut 21 up into a lot of pieces. 8 goes into 21 this many times without going over, and the answer to that is 2. Now we have 2 times 8, which is 16, and now I have to find the difference. I am going to borrow, and 11 minus 6 equals 5, and this becomes my remainder. So now I have to reconstruct my mixed number. The 2 is the whole number. The remainder is the numerator, and the denominator stays the same, the divisor. So my final answer is 2 and 5. Oh, it's not showing. 2 and 5/8. And then just because all of this math work can be kind of confusing on a piece of paper, I always encourage students to circle that final answer. Now, the other situation that you might encounter is you might get a mixed number of, let's say, 1 2/3 times a whole number, which is 6. Well, again, I have to have 2 fractions, and right now I have a mixed number and a whole number, but I can still do this problem. Very simply, I'm going to follow the same steps I did before. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5/3. And I can make 6 a fraction by putting a 1 underneath it. Yes, it is that easy. Now I'm going to multiply my numerators. 5 times 6, which is 30. 3 times 1, which is 3. And I get that improper fraction result. This time, though, the divisor is 3. And it is going to break 30 up into a lot of pieces. And 3 goes into itself 1 time. We bring the 0 down. Oh, 0, I'm sorry. And 3 goes into 0, 0 times. And you know that 10 times 3 is 30. So the answer here is 10. 10 as a whole number. And again, I circle my answer because I've done all this work and I want to make sure that it is highlighted on whatever assignment or test that I am turning in. And I just want to say that Mr. Bouwman's homeroom class is present and silent, and they did a wonderful job being a live studio audience. So give yourselves a round of applause, students. We out.